Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be doing my March favourites and I'm just going to get straight into it. Okay, so I'm going to start with skincare. This month's favourites is very product based. I don't have many like fashion favourites or randomy favourites that I usually have. It's very product, beauty, makeup based. But anyway, that's all good. Yeah, I have a couple of skincare favourites and they're all from the same range. They are all from the Body Shop's Vitamin E range. This range is like these are 3 products from the range. I've had other products from the range, I just don't have them right now, but they're good as well. I love everything in this Vitamin E range. It's just so good and so affordable, so it's like perfect all round. Yeah, I've got the Vitamin E Gentle Facial Wash, which is just a really nice face wash. My hands are getting all wet from it because I just used it this morning. Yeah, it's just a really nice face wash, really gentle on the skin. It comes out as a kind of cream, but then once you like rub it together with water, it comes into a kind of soapy lather. But yeah, it's just really nice. It just smells really nice, and it also leaves your skin feeling soft and not moisturised, but just soft. It doesn't leave your skin feeling really tight and dry, because that's what a lot of face washes does with me, especially like tea tree ones and like ones for spots and things. I just find they really dry your skin out and leave your skin feeling really tight, so this does not do that. I also have the serum, the Vitamin E Overnight Serum in oil. So this is a kind of oil-based serum. I really like this. I put this on every night before I put my the Vitamin E moisture cream on. So yeah, I put this on first, then I put the cream on. And yeah, I find these two just go really well together. Your skin just feels amazing, and then you wake up in the morning and my skin is so moisturised. And it also really helps, I feel, to get rid of marks, any like old marks left from spots or scarring. It just really helps to smooth your skin out. And whenever I do get a spot, I don't put any kind of spot treatment on it or any kind of thing that's made for spots. I literally just stick with my same routine. I put my oil on and I put my cream on, and in the morning the spot is usually gone or really reduced. And as I said, it quickly gets rid of any marks left from spots. So yeah, I just think it's like a really simple product. I feel there isn't much to it, but I feel like that's all your skin needs. So yeah, I've just been loving this Vitamin E range. So I have one hair favourite this month, and it is the Bumble & Bumble Thickening Dry Spun Finish Spray. And I have mentioned this in a couple of haul videos because I initially bought the mini one and then I got the bigger one. You can pick this up in the UK. Obviously you get Bumble & Bumble in the UK, but I, for some reason, have only bought it in Sephora when I've been in America. But I just really like it. I did try the little mini first, and I now keep that in my handbag because it's just good to have when you're out and about. But then I bought the full size one because I really like it. I was a fan of the Charles Worthington volumizing spray or whatever it was called, but I wanted to try the Bumble & Bumble one because it had such good reviews, and I do prefer it. It is more pricey, but it just gives your hair like oomph without looking like there's any product in it or feeling like there's any product in it. It just gives it that bit of something without having to use hairspray, because I hate hairspray. The only negative with this is it does smell weird. Or at least I do think it smells weird, because when I spray it in public and people are like, oh, that's like a really nice smelling hairspray. First of all, it's not hairspray, but it also, I don't think it smells nice, but other people do think it smells nice. So I don't know, like I think it smells really like old person-y. I don't know, like it just doesn't smell good for me. But anyway, the smell kind of goes, it doesn't linger in your hair, so that is the only drawback. But yeah, it definitely gives you that oomph and texture without giving you like the crispy feeling like hairspray and other like volumizing sprays. So yeah, I would definitely repurchase this. Okay, so moving on to makeup, and I recently cleared out my makeup because I have, you know, I've been gathering makeup for many years. I love makeup, but I've got a lot of it, and I've got, I say 90% of the stuff I don't use. So I was like, I need to clear this out. And I actually kept a record of everything I threw out. So I threw out one powder, only one powder. I threw out 11 bottles of foundation, 21 lipsticks, 11 mascaras, 12 eyeshadows, 12 eyeliners, 39 nail polishes, 6 eyebrow products, 4 cheek products, and 2 bronzers. So, and I still have a lot left, but that was the stuff that I just really wasn't using and I wanted to get rid of. But anyway, that kind of opened my eyes to the makeup that I do already have and don't use. And I rediscovered my Bobbi Brown blush in the shade Slopes. And it's just a really simple kind of rose colour. A kind of browny rose shade, and it's just really easy to wear. I really like browny pinks because I think they give you a little bit of a tan. They don't make your cheeks look overly pink or overly flushed, because I have quite red skin, I feel, in some areas, like on my cheeks down here, like I get redness, so I don't want like a really over the top blusher. So I like this kind of browny pink shade. It really, for me, suits my skin tone. Okay, and I also discovered my Pixie lid and lines. Now I bought these, must have been maybe a year and a half ago, and I've never used them. That is just classic me though. I buy makeup and I don't actually use it ever. So yeah, these hadn't been used and I just started using them the other day. I've not tried Smoky Bronze. The shade I've been using is Smoky Brown. And I really like this. I find it easier to apply than like liquid liner, so it's kind of just a really nice everyday look. So if I don't want to be wearing my liquid liner, can't be bothered wearing it with the faff of it, because I always get it wrong and have to redo it, I've been using these and it's just really nice. Just like, I'll show you, it has a line, and that's what I've been using, the line bit of it, because it also has an eyeshadow part that you're meant to put all over the lid, but I don't really do that. I just use the liner. And it also has a kind of smudger at the other end. So it actually has 3 compartments, these things. So I think it's really clever and really easy to use. But yeah, I need to use the bronzy one as well. Okay, so my beauty, I don't know what you call this, it's not a beauty blender, it's the Real Techniques Miracle Sponge, I think. I've kind of I've changed how I basically apply my foundation. I used to use the Zoeva brush, the one that's for foundation, the one that's, oh, I can't remember what it's called. I will write it down here what it's called. And I do still use that, like I keep it in my makeup bag for like touching up, but when I'm actually applying my foundation in the morning, I use my fingers now, and I just totally prefer it. I feel like I get a much better finish, and I just like the feeling of actually rubbing it into my skin rather than using like a brush. But to actually finish off my makeup after I've applied my concealer and things, I've just been dabbing this on my skin, like rather than sweeping it across, I do the kind of dab motion. And yeah, I just really like it. I've never really, it's kind of dirty, it needs washed, but I've never really been into using sponges. I've always been a brush girl, but I am rediscovering my fingers and the sponge. I think you're actually meant to wet this and then use it. People like wring it out under cold water and then they sponge their face, but I don't know, I've not actually done that yet, but people do say it's like so much better, so I'll have to try that and compare it. But right now you're just using it dry. I find it just really gives your skin a much natural look and doesn't make your foundation look as cakey. So yeah, really been enjoying using that. And my final makeup favourite is my Anastasia brow powder duo. I've been using the Anastasia Brow Whiz for quite a while now, but I just wasn't loving it as much, so I went to Sephora and asked the girl like, what else can I use, because I just feel like the Brow Whiz has been looking a little bit drawn on. I just wanted something looking a bit natural, so she told me to get the powder. And I've got it in the shade Chocolate, and it comes with a dark shade and a kind of light browny shade. I've only been really using the dark shade. And I also bought the Anastasia brush, their number 12 brush, which is their eyebrow brush. Or I think it's the only brush they do actually, because they only do eyebrow products. And yeah, it just comes with a slanty edge and a spoolie at the other end to brush through your eyebrows. And I've really been enjoying using this. I think it gives a much natural look, and it also gives me more control. I can get more of a point at the end, and I can just fill in easier. Yeah, really enjoying using the powder. And I then set it with my brow gel, my Anastasia brow gel. Okay, so I have one fashion favourite this month, or one that I can think of. I always think it's really hard to think of fashion favourites. I think like, what have I been wearing, like, that's been an actual favourite this month, and just not from like my normal, you know, day-to-day wearing of clothes. So yeah, the jumper I'm actually wearing, so I shall stand up and show you. It says Etoile? God, like my French is so bad. It's French for star. And yeah, it just, I will zoom you out a bit. It goes down. I've got my pyjama bottoms on underneath this, just because it's comfier to film. Yeah, it's got a deep V and it's got tight arms, but then it's kind of baggy at the bottom. And I swear to God, you can't, I'm gonna come in, there we go. You can't obviously feel this through the camera, but it is the softest material. I bought this in River Island last month, so it might still be in store. It is just like the coziest material, and yeah, it's just like a really nice fit. I like how it's like really tight on the arms and then it flows out. Yeah, it's just been my favourite this month. Okay, so I have a Netflix favourite, and it is The Unbreakable Kimmy Schmidt. It's a new series on Netflix. I think it literally just started in February, and I just absolutely love it. Like, I get totally addicted to Netflix series and like want to watch them all in one go. And I think I only have 2 episodes of it left. And it's just such a good show. Like, it's a comedy, and each episode is like only 20 minutes long, so it's just really easy to watch like while you're doing your makeup or while you're getting ready. And yeah, it's just really good. As I said, I'm not really into comedies usually, but this is just so funny, and it's also based in New York, which I think is what initially drew me to it. Basically, as just a quick run through, Kimmy is 30 years old, but she had been kept underground in a convent for I don't know how many years, because her priest told her that the world had ended. So she was with a group of women who were kept underground and told that the world had ended. But obviously the world had not ended, and they were found and released, and she's like making her way in New York City. You know, she's like been underground for so long that she doesn't know how the way the world works, and it's just really funny. And she's also such a positive person, because so many things happen to her along the way, and she just finds the positive in everything, and I think that's a really good trait to have. And yeah, it's a really light-hearted, fun show, but at the same time it does kind of have like a really good message of always having a positive attitude and positive outlook on things. And also the music at the start of the show is really funny, so you should definitely YouTube the soundtrack, because it's so funny. But yeah, definitely check that out if you've got Netflix, because it's just a really fun, good show that makes you feel good. Okay, and my final favourite is my new job. I recently changed jobs. I was working in marketing and PR, and I'm still working in marketing, but I'm working more in digital marketing and social media. And I'm working with a company called 2 Minds, and they are just such a lovely company to work with. And it is been their 9th birthday this month, so happy birthday to 2 Minds. They are 9 years old, and yeah, that has been a definite favourite this month, because I started right at the beginning of March, so I've been there a few weeks now, and I'm really enjoying it. It's nice to have a change, and nice to just learn like something new, but it still be in your industry. And I think like digital marketing, everything digital is, obviously the digital world is like always evolving and there's always something new, and I think that if you're going to work in PR, communications or anything to do with that industry, you need to be up on your digital knowledge and your social media and things like that. So I think it's just a really, really good skill to have, and I'm just really, really enjoying learning everything about the industry. And yeah, and everyone is just so nice. So happy birthday to Mines, happy birthday to you. And they've got a new brand new website and new branding, so by the time this video goes up, their website will have been launched, so I will leave the link to it below. Definitely go and check it out. It's really, really clean and fresh and modern and user friendly, and yeah, if you need any help with your social media, then definitely check out Two Minds, because we will help you. Okay, so that is everything in my March favourites. Yeah, it was, well, I was going to say it's short but sweet, but no, it's not short, it's just my usual long video. Oh, I hate how I can't do a short video, it really bugs me. But anyway, I'm going to end it here because it'll just get even longer. Yeah, so I hope you enjoyed it. Please give it a thumbs up if you did, as always, and subscribe to my channel. And I'll see you in my next video. Okay, bye guys. Mwah.